The one word that can cure all of the problems in your relationship. Welcome to Jay's Way. Please hit like, comment below with your thoughts and questions, and subscribe to the channel. Let's talk today about what I believe is a stepping stone process that can end your relationship. By talking about it, I'm hoping that we can recognize these things before they get to the end and come up with the solution to stop them from leading to the demise and destruction of a happy relationship. Make sure you watch till the end, because after having this discussion, I am going to give you a one-word answer that can end any and all problems in just about any relationship. Number one is disconnection. You start to give less interest. It's a coldness in your relationship, a feeling of indifference where you'll begin to feel yourself or treat the other spouse really with no concern, no sympathy, and just kind of start to die in terms of closeness and bonding. That disconnection can lead to neglect. That's my next step in the process. Neglect meaning when you give more value to other things besides not just your spouse, but your relationship as a whole. You care more about your car. You care more about your shoes, your makeup, your money. You care more about your kids, more about your job, more about your hobbies than you do healing your relationship and providing love, support, and encouragement to your spouse. You just give everything else more priority, which is neglect. This is laziness. And this laziness comes because of that disconnection that I spoke about earlier. And this neglect can lead to contempt. Contempt is an intense disgust. It's when you're beyond disconnection and neglect, and now you're to the point where it's almost like it's not that you don't care about them, you just don't like them. This can be for many the point of no return. So the key is to recognize before you get there and solve these problems before they lead you down to this point of no return. But when you're in this situation of contempt, this is where resentments really build up. And all of those little issues that come about in just about any relationship, along with anything, of larger interest, it just starts to tear at you more and more and more. And it leads to a place where it's really hard to recover. It's when you get to the point of blame. It's where you look at the other person and you want to put all the blame on them for every little tiny thing that comes up without looking at your own self. Just completely ignoring the issues that you have and wanting to blame them. This place in a relationship is very hard to escape from, but it can happen. The one word that can cure all of the problems in your relationship is effort. That's the answer. You have to get to a point where you want to put the healing of your relationship, because every relationship is going to have some level of problems and issues. You have to put that healing ahead of being right all the time. You have to be willing to step back and say, I no longer care if I'm right or he's right. There's no blame. There's no laziness where you get to the point where you want to put everything else in ahead of your relationship and your spouse. Let those things go and reconnect with your companion. Effort means putting real interest towards your companion. It means making them the priority, letting go of resentments and all that anger that was building up and leading you to the point where you had issues, and in putting a lot of effort to increase connection in your relationship. The solution of effort to solve problems is the same exact thing you need to ensure those problems never grow to the point where your relationship's in danger. It's all about effort. Try harder. Put more interest in your relationship. Give more value to your spouse. This is how you solve those problems. If you have any questions, please put them below. I would love to hear what you have to say about this. And if you haven't hit like yet, I ask you to do so. It helps this video to get to more people, to help more relationships. So please share with anybody that you think might benefit from this content. Peace, love, and joy. That's what the Savior wants for all of us. That's what we all want. And that is Jay's way.